Hi, dear, it's Christy.
And Silvia time.
Welcome to
PAK.
the PAK. Oh, welcome to the PAK.
Oh, shit. Welcome PAK. What happened? Girl, what was that?
I don't know, but we're gonna keep going.
Christy just dropped her camera, her
I'm always
phone.
dropping my phone.
We look at each other through our phones.
Anyway, yes.
Welcome PAKCST Stars
to the PAKCST again.
What did you say earlier?
I said welcome PAK because that was in my head. I wanted to say it today, and so instead of saying PAKCST, I said welcome PAK. I need a drink. Happy Friday. I need a drink. Girl, I am going to be a little bartender today.
Okay.
I'm going to make my drink. So of course I have my C cup, right? I have my C cup. And so did I ever show my big ass bottle of vodka on camera? I did, right?
Yes, you did during it was so funny because you showed it during our AT's Twitch reaction, and that was like the funniest shit ever.
So I think
I
just now got to the halfway point. So and I have wine and stuff, but this whole thing is filled with vodka, but it's watered down. It's with ice because I wanted it. So.
Oh my God! Wait, pull it down.
Oh. This is all vodka.
That thing is. Wait, did you say
that? It's only like a couple shots.
Vodka?
It's only like 2 shots of vodka, but it's also chilled with ice. And I'm going to make a drink. So I went to the store and I got this organic orange mango kind of like, it's all juice too. So it's like a puree. And
That's so weird.
Why?
I'm mixing mine with my blood orange today, and I had this for a while and I decided to bring it today.
Yeah, mine's like a fresh press. So this is like this is not this is not fake. This is like all like juice from mango and oranges.
Oh my God. Girl, we're both drinking orange. We're both doing orange.
Okay, so I gotta
today.
talk about some orange stuff too. And I love spritzer, so I'm gonna add sparkling water. So here we go.
Oh, that's so weird. Our telepathy is so strong because I could have used this anytime. I've had this for a while.
Yes, it's very strong right now.
Ooh.
And then I'm gonna add this.
Well, I'm just gonna finish off my rosé wine.
Oh my God, this smells so good because it's all mango-y. Oh my God.
Oh, that sounds really good. Oh, I wish I had some. It says organic. Ooh, that looks good.
Yes. So I wanted to do something fun today because I am.
That sounds fun.
Oh, I need yeah.
I'm gonna have rosé wine, and I actually didn't drink that much this week. Well, I did, but in small increments. I didn't overdo it because I usually drink like way too much at once, but this week I was really good and I stopped myself. So I only had like legit like a glass or so, like a night, not per night, but like
I've had at least one drink. I think I've had at least one drink a night this week.
Oh, I actually didn't. I controlled myself a little bit better this week, but now it's time to drink. So I'm just gonna have wine and then mix it.
Oh no!
I usually don't mix anything with my wine though. Oh no! Oh, also happy birthday, Yoongi! I'm wearing my Shuki.
Yes, happy birthday, Yoongi! The recording day is actually Yoongi's birthday in the U.S.
Yeah, it's 3/9 in the States today.
Konbae, and cheers to Yoongi.
I'm gonna make this orange. That's so funny, guys. Sea stars. Orange has been our color this week.
Orange has been our color. It's been our fruit. It's been everything. Girl.
And it's funny because like last week our number was 444, but this week our color is orange. So there's weird coincidences.
Ooh, this is good. This is really good.
Oh, sorry. Cheers. And cheers.
Also, to go with this whole like orange thing, Jeff's mother-in-law bought like 50 oranges, girl, like those giant navel oranges.
That's weird. So that the sea stars aren't confused. Can I just say really quick how the orange thing started? Like just real quick, because I was gonna
Oh yeah, I think we should because I'm actually gonna be talking about oranges. So.
Okay, sea stars. So this week has been kind of weird because orange keeps coming up. Basically, I kind of told you guys that I started this manga at Barnes & Noble called Orange. Yeah. It's called Orange, and I picked it up randomly. It just looked really good.
Yes.
And it's about an 11th grade student who receives a letter from the past, from 10 years back, and basically her past self is trying to warn her current self, her 11th grade self, to not repeat the same mistakes through a letter and saying like, oh, this is what you did this day. And it's weird because it starts taking place on April 6th. So that's coming up for us. It's March right now. And anyway, like, so it started with orange, and I sent Christy a picture of what I was reading when I was at Barnes & Noble, and I'm like, this is called Orange. And the side of the book, this part, it was creepy because there's like a little sailboat photo, like a picture of like a publisher.
I completely forgot about this, by the way.
Yeah. It said, what did it say? 7 deadly...
The seven C's, girl. The 7 C's.
Yeah, the 7 C's.
And if you watch last week's episode, Silvia was asking about, like the tray that I had, and I showed it, and because it was a circle and it was very big, I was like, arg, I'm like a pirate on the 7 C's.
Yeah, Christy said that last week, which was so weird because I just picked the book up and then Christy, I was like, whoa, and I didn't even realize. So that was weird. And then there was a bunch of other orangey things. I need to look through the chat, but the point is that's how it kind of started. And orange, it's kind of weird because orange, we started saying so many times like, oh, we like orange now because we got into 80s and their color is orange and black. Yes. So orange has kept, like, this whole month-ish and this whole beginning of the year, orange has been a very prominent color. And PTD, the color of the concert is orange, and that's the concert we were fighting to go to, so everything has been orange.
Yeah, and
we both telepathy drank orange
and then bringing it all back, kind of combining our kind of group stuff. TXT's Blue Orangeade, like, we went through this whole thing where we looked into that video, because that video, first of all, it's very trippy, it's a very trippy song and video, because the message is like, it's like weird, it's like what are you talking about? Like, obviously opposites, but then we were just like, like Blue Orangeade. It was just weird. I even took a picture of like the sky that day, because that's the day we were talking about it. Every night there is like a blue orangeade or a blue orange sky, but then this particular day was the day that we were talking about it, and the sun looked like a damn navel orange, like, in the sky, and I was sitting there driving like, click, I was like taking a picture. Well, not as I was.
Yeah, she sent that.
It was like crazy.
Yeah. No, good thing you mentioned the Blue Orangeade, the lyric video, because if you guys look through it, there's an actual navel orange in the space sky behind TXT.
Yes.
And it's just really weird.
Please go back and watch it if you haven't. There's tigers, right? And it's the year of
and it's the year of the tiger. Right now.
Like, it's just, I'm like, what's happening? What's gonna happen this year? Like what is happening?
It's because we didn't revisit that music video in so long, too, until this year again. Because, like, that music video came out a while ago, but we just recently started dissecting it again, and it's just, everything's crazy. Anyway, the color is orange. Color of the month or whenever is orange. So.
Okay, well, I have some coincidences, girl, and a couple of them have to do with orange.
Oh my god. Okay, well, we're drinking orange, so it's gonna be like extra weird. I'm gonna like trippy.
Well, this drink, by the way, is delicious. Just try it, okay? Like, just try. It's just so good.
Ooh, but anyway, I want some of that. That sounds so good.
Yeah, girl, because it's like I said, it's the mango and orange puree. It's so good.
Wait, before you get started, I just want to apologize. I look very purple and pink. Like, you can't see it right now, but when you're editing, oh my god, I'm so sorry. The lighting is so ridiculous.
Well, I mean, if you're a viewer and the lighting keeps changing and being all weird, Silvia is having a lighting situation today.
Girl, isn't that weird? It kept turning orange. It kept turning orange.
Girl, wow, I didn't even put that together.
That's weird.
I really did not even put that together. What the fuck?
It kept doing this thing. Okay, I did this one on purpose, but it kept doing... Okay, it showed up again. Yes, I did this one manually, but earlier it was doing it by itself, and I wasn't even trying. So,
girl,
it's
that's
stuck
weird.
now, girl!
Yeah, let us... Stars, let us know if some weird orange stuff is happening, okay? But...
Yeah, but it's just freaking me. Okay, I think it's fixed itself now. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, but I think it was Monday. I think Monday or beginning of the week was when we kept talking about oranges, right? We're like, what the hell is happening? Like, and I'm sorry if we keep just saying orange, because it's such a big thing. But like, so that
we won't shut up about that.
We won't shut up. Yeah, but girl, so that night, so me and Jeff always like turn on a show before we go to bed, obviously. obviously. And then but instead of going on Netflix like Jeff usually does, that night he turned on a video, a YouTube video about a specific city in Arizona. So our sister, obviously Rose, she lives in Arizona, and Jeff turned on just like a about this city like in Arizona. All right. And so, and then as we were just watching, the narrator of the YouTube video was like, so this city, it's known for its citrus. It's really, really known for its citrus trees, especially oranges. Girl, I can't make this shit up.
What?
That night.
Wait, when was this?
Monday. It was like the day we were actually talking about it. So that's why it was so prominent. That's why I wrote it down, because in my head I was like, I was like, what?
No, that's so, like, it could have been like peaches from Georgia or something like that. What is going on? I swear this keeps happening this week. It's like completely all orange. It's like oranges in our face. That's weird.
Orange is the new black, bitch. That's all I got. That's all.
Oh, girl, didn't you say on that when I was bringing up the orange manga, you said that Jeff turned on a crime documentary and it was something about orange or something, or no? Was it about that?
Yes. Oh, shit.
Was it?
Yes.
Yeah. That's why.
Was in orange. So we were watching. Oh, if you guys. So okay, here's another Netflix recommendation. But
I have some too. But I'm gonna talk about mine.
Well, just because we're talking about that, there is one called Worst Roommate Ever, and it's like maybe like 5 episodes.
That's what it is.
Yes. Yeah.
I was gonna watch that.
Yes, girl. So it's like it's really interesting. It kind of actually the way that they present everything, it's kind of like Tinder Swindler, like the way it goes, like not the subject matter, but just kind of like the storyline and like that kind of stuff. Or the way they're telling the story. Sorry, but yes. But anyway, Worst Roommate Ever. It's a murder documentary series on Netflix. But one of the murders
that looks good. I wouldn't
took place in Orange, California, like the city of Orange, California.
So
like, what the fuck?
That's so...
Girl,
that's weird, because that's the same day I told her about orange. But that was just the beginning, like the tip of the iceberg, because that was the introduction of our orange coincidences. Because she was like, wait a minute, did you say orange? And remember you said Jeff was about to order an orange phone case that day or something.
Oh, no.
The next day.
No, Jeff did order an orange phone case. He has an orange phone, like an iPhone phone case right now.
Yeah, and then when you said that, I was like, wait, is his favorite color orange then? And you're like, no, it's green.
Never, for as long as I've known him, has he ever had like an orange thing. Like, his favorite color is not orange. Yeah. He just randomly bought a phone case that was orange. And I was looking at it, I was like, you bought an orange phone case? He was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, are you 18?
But then, remember, so we're like... we were saying because it was orange and green, suddenly we saw a lot of carrots too, right? So it wasn't just the color
carrots
orange.
Were everywhere. So I think it's like
the
color orange, like what the...
Color orange. So randomly, right after that little orange thing, the next day we started like randomly seeing and noticing like carrots, the vegetable carrot, right? But girl, remember, I was like, that's weird because first of all, we associate orange, we started liking the color orange even more because ATs, and then PTD is orange, and then I was like, wait, we started noticing orange, but then we started noticing carrots like very prominently, and then I texted you and I was like, wait a minute, carrots from 17, the fandom carrots, I mean, carrot is like diamond carrot, not the actual carrot, but the nickname is carrot, right?
Yeah.
But we're like, but carrots helped out AT, so those two fandoms, carrots and ATini, they are very strong fandoms now because they have like carrots have helped ATini during like
that's so cute by the way,
right?
Like that's
but
so cute.
It's just weird because it's so cute and wholesome. So like ATinis are now all over Twitter being like, oh my god, carrots, you guys are the best. But it's just weird because again, orange and then carrots, and so that was just another weird coincidence. So anyway,
yes, and I saw carrots everywhere. I was watching a vlog on YouTube, and the couple in the vlog, it was an old vlog obviously because they were putting up their Christmas tree, but girl, they decorated their Christmas tree with carrots.
Shut up! Who does that? Wait, are you for real?
Yes.
They decorate... You didn't tell me this.
Yes, I didn't tell you because
They decorated their tree?
Their Christmas tree.
Did you say Christmas tree?
With carrots. Like, she bought carrot ornaments, and then she got actual carrots. Now, so the thing is though,
Okay.
I mean, some of you guys may know which vlog this is because they're pretty popular. But their their last name is Carrot. So that's why. So it was cute. But hello, like I could have seen this like during Christmas time when it was uploaded.
In Christmas, yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, but it was like the timing where we just noticed everything that was orange and carrots and yeah.
That is so weird. I'm glad we're starting with this because okay, that's really weird.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot.
Okay, well, I have another one with orange. So again, it is Yoongi's birthday. So for Yoongi's birthday, it was the 8th though when I did this. So was that yesterday? I don't remember, but yeah. I was looking for like a Yoongi birthday layout for Twitter, right? And obviously we know why, but everything, all the layouts I saw were clementines, aka little oranges. So I was just like, what
and
the
there was
fuck?
the orange on his head.
Yes.
Yeah, and of all people, he's the one who dyed his hair specifically orange.
Yes,
like,
and he had the orange
like
hair.
stark ass
and then
orange.
it's during, and obviously it's during this time where like he is known to love Clemmies and stuff like that. So
yeah. So oh my god, there was a whole thread that dropped recently about him opening clementines, and it's just the orange thing. Oh my god, girl, I didn't even put that together.
Right? Yeah. So,
that's so true.
So like, why is it Yoongi? Like, because if it was anyone else, it wouldn't be that. You know.
Because like we know, like obviously, like Tae, he had his orange hair a long time ago, but Yoongi just recently dyed his hair orange, and then obviously it faded out and stuff, and he re-dyed it. But whoa, that's weird.
Yes, and then
can I say my
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm done. I'm done with the Yoongi thing. I have one more orange thing, but you can go ahead.
Oh, finish your orange thing.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm just recapping. I mean,
you know this one obviously because you were on Twitter, but I didn't know Song Mingi had a song called Orange Juice. I mean, he didn't actually have a song. He didn't actually have a song, but it was like a joke, which I haven't even listened to yet because I feel like I'm going to like combust if I hear him singing this song that he wrote in like high school or like trainee days. But anyway, he has a song. I haven't heard it yet, but it's called Orange Juice, and I haven't heard it either. I just clicked through it while it was muted. I know, but you know, 18s like sing it because it's funny. But he has a song that I found out this week. It's called Orange Juice.
Yeah. Orange Juice. And that was so random.
It was so
oh my
random.
god, that's where it came from.
And the only reason why I knew is because I obviously reacted to his latest US log, and then somebody commented, "Oh, haha, it's like his the only other time we saw him do this or produce or write a song was like when he was talking about orange juice." And I'm like, "What's orange juice?"
The Mingi orange juice thing, I didn't hear it either. I just clicked through the clip that was sent, you know. But the thing is, when I saw that someone replied under your post with the orange juice clip, right? And I clicked through it, and the second I clicked through it, it was on mute. I looked at it, and it said he made it when he was 11 years old or something, or was it his 11th year? I don't remember.
11th grade.
11th grade. And guys, this goes way back into when we started talking about Orange. The manga is about a girl who's literally in 11th grade, and it's called Orange. And I was like, what the fuck? And also their school uniforms are green, just like a carrot, orange and green. But another thing that I want to mention, the orange juice is even more crazy because we were specifically talking about orange juice as well right before the Bingi song thing that we didn't even know about, because I told Christy, I was like, I visited Appa at work, and Appa was drinking a cup of orange juice.
I forgot about that. I forgot.
Yeah, this was literally like the morning of, or like the day before, I don't remember, but it was literally like right after another. Appa was drinking a whole cup of orange juice, and I remember thinking, I have not seen Appa drinking orange juice in so long, and Appa, like our dad, he loves orange juice, but I swear I haven't seen him drink orange juice in years, like for real, I would say years. And I remember I just kept focusing on that orange juice, and I was like, because he usually has coffee and stuff, and I was like, and it was afternoon, it wasn't even morning, you know, a typical orange juice breakfast thing. And I remember thinking like, whoa, that's so random. And I told Christy, like, Appa was drinking orange juice and stuff. But, and then literally someone's like, hey guys, did you see Orange Juice by Mingi? And we're like,
yeah, so you guys have to understand, like, it's obviously orange juice is such like a staple you know, like everyone drinks, like everyone has drink orange juice or no, like obviously it's orange juice, but it's just like the amount of times that orange juice or orange or like that is coinciding in our stories or lives or what we see
in the timeline.
I'm not trying to see this shit, and I'm trying to think back, and I'm really sitting here and I'm just thinking back like did I just never really pay attention to orange or orange juice? And I'm like, no, because I feel like the reason why I'm even noticing is because the frequency of the events happening. Like that's what it is. So I'm just sitting here like,
girl, yes.
What is the universe trying to tell me about either the color orange or like orange, like what is this alluding to? Like is my parallel self trying to send, like, am I a redhead? Like what's happening? Like what's happening?
I'm just not going there. Imagine if you're like actually a redhead in the past or like in the future.
I mean, I don't know.
Well, you know what's funny?
Maybe it's that pointless, you know? Like
No, but you know what is weird? Since it kicked off from the manga that it's about a girl sending from like a message from the past 10 years into the future. It is that type of thing when we're like, is it like our future selves trying to warn us? Because I could have picked up any story. I had no one even recommended this to me. I just picked it up because I was like, this looks cute. Like I want to pick it up. And I never, you know, there's one thing I don't normally do. I don't sit down and just read anymore in Barnes and Noble. I'll just like go there with a book planned to buy. But for some reason I was like, I want to see what this book's about. I wasn't even planning to buy it, and I didn't buy it yet. I haven't even purchased it. But but
you were drawn to it even so yeah, we do I just want you to also understand that this was before. So when you picking up that manga Orange, it was before all of this other orange stuff started happening. That was like kind of the trigger of what happened. So
yeah, it was like the domino effect. And also with this sparkling drink, you know that I've had this blood orange drink for like you remember I remember
when you asked me about it
with me.
Yeah.
Right, and this was the last one. This is actually the last one in my fridge. I haven't opened it yet. So today I decided, I honestly forgot that it was orange anyway. But I was like, I kind of want to mix it because I've been just drinking wine, but I kind of want to have like a mixed drink feeling.
Yeah,
that's why I decided this is the only mixed drink. Yeah, but I legit didn't do it on purpose with the orange thing. I swear, like, but this was the only sparkling thing I had, or just like a mixed drink.
That's what I'm saying, girl. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, that's weird because we both decided to drink at the same time today too.
I could have had a wine too, but I actually didn't want a wine today. I wanted a nice little drink.
Yeah, but our connection is the orange thing. But also, I want to recommend a Netflix thing.
Anyway. Sorry.
Oh. Ew. No, don't do that. I'm getting hot in this, but I'm wearing like a Dr. Pepper shirt under here, that homeless Dr. Pepper shirt, so I don't want to take it off. So, Christy kind of knows, but I randomly turned on this Netflix show. I've been back onto Netflix, but I started watching this show called Baking Impossible. Have you seen that or heard of it? Baking Impossible?
No, it's on Netflix? No. Baking Impossible.
Yeah. So it's a Netflix original, but just think of Food Network, your typical like baking challenge shows. Yeah,
those shows are addicting. Those shows are so addicting.
Yeah, it's addicting. And you know, some baking shows, we've seen a few where they're like too corny, like they're really corny, and you're like, oh god, they're trying too much here.
Yes.
So I thought it was one of those shows where I'm like, it's just like too
especially
wacky.
Especially the Food Network shows. Me and Jeff love the Great British Bake Off. Like, we love that one, but I haven't actually seen like a baking Food Network show or that type of show in a while. But this is not Food Network, right? This is Netflix. Like, yeah. But actually, the host is from Cupcake Wars. It's the Cupcake Wars. I used to watch Cupcake Wars religiously.
Me too. I love Cupcake Wars. I used to be obsessed with that because that was the first cupcake show.
Actually, yeah,
that was the first cupcake show, like real big one. So anyway, I started watching this show called Baking Impossible. So I just clicked through it just to see if it was like weird and corny or whatever. And I actually skipped through, you know, like the baking process is so interesting, and then the competition part of the whole thing makes it more fun. So I skip the whole first episode, and I'm like just skipping through, and then I get to the baking moment, and then I get to the very end, and I realize this show is about one baker. There's a bunch of teams. There's like, I don't know, like 10 or 12 teams that start at the beginning. So I thought it was like every episode they change contestants and it's a whole different show every episode. But it's actually a continuation of the same teams, and they eliminate teams as the episode.
Kind of like the British Bake Off, like you're eliminating like bakers or whatever.
Yeah. Right. So it's like the whole season is based on the same teammates, and then there's one winner at the end. So that's what it is, right? And I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know that. And it's actually about each team has one baker and one engineer. And so basically, it's called Baking Impossible because these challenges are about using your engineer skills plus combining baking skills and putting them together through these crazy challenges, such as making a cake into a giant bridge, but the cake has to open up mechanically and
oh my god,
through,
you
like,
know what?
crazy
You know what?
obstacles.
Jeff would love that show because the last season of the British Bake Off that me and Jeff watched, his pick his pick or his bias for that one was an engineer. Like Jeff loved.
Oh, girl,
I think Jeff would honestly love this show. This might be my next like eating show. You know.
Girl, I really want you to, because there was a team I was rooting for, and you could guess, but I'm not going to say anything.
Okay. Yeah,
but
don't
there's
tell me,
it's one of those shows where some of the people, they're really likable too. I just want you to watch it if you want to get into it. But anyway, it's just it actually got really interesting. So I was kind of sad that I skipped the whole first episode. But you know when a show is good because it hooks you no matter what, like no matter where you start it hooks you and makes you keep watching. So yeah, like they do crazy challenges, like you have to make a cake boat float and turn into a ship. But that was cool. What it, like it's not giving anything away. But the first challenge is to make a cake into a ship, and it has to literally float across water. And that's the challenge. So the engineer has to, make the boat, the cake boat, turn into, float and stuff. But I was like, a ship? I was like, that's weird because, AT ship. But, whatever, that's common. But it was, the first one. And then, so I started it randomly, and I was just like, I don't know, I'm probably not going to keep watching it. I end up binging it, all night. Oh. And then it wasn't until the next day where I ran into that orange manga, okay? Oh. It was that next day.
Okay.
And then that's when I was I kept going through the episodes really fast. There's 13 episodes or something, I don't know. But then that's when I showed you there's this one team. Okay, this is kind of giving away, but not all the way. There's different teams that win throughout the show. But the one team that won happened to be not at the end. They all kind of win. But one time, out of the times I didn't think they would win, the orange team wins. And I'm like, but it was literally that one episode I decided to watch. I was I'm not gonna allow myself to watch anymore.
Was that
the
first episode you watched, or what?
No. It was just we had that orange weird coincidence thing.
Oh! That's what you're saying. It was around that time when the orange team won. That's what you're saying. Yeah.
Yes, the orange thing happened.
Yeah, that's weird.
And then I kind of stopped watching, and then I go back into the show, and that episode I watch, I'm like, the orange team
that's weird.
won. And I was like, what?
Yeah. That's...
But anyway, it doesn't spoil the whole show because a lot of teams win back and forth, whatever. But anyway, it was just weird, and that's a show I highly recommend because I binged it in 3 days.
Oh, so you would think so? It's a good show to watch. What kind of activities should you be doing
enjoyable
while you're watching this show?
Eating, 100% eating, or going to bed.
The thing is, I hate these.
It's one of those eating shows,
because most of the stuff is sweet, and I always crave cake or something like that, after or during. I mean,
but this one would be less that because it's more about how they make it more than ooh, I want to eat that. It's more of that, yeah.
Oh, I see.
But anyway, I highly recommend that if you just want some mindless baking cook-off challenge show. It's just fun. It's not the best show in the world, but it's fun. Yeah. It's a good challenge show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
Do you like it better than the British Bake Off? Because I am so obsessed with that show.
Well, okay. I remember when I started watching that one, it has a different feeling in my heart. That's like home. Because like I don't think anything could top that. That one's more like it's like a timeless little baking show.
It's like so like
I love that one.
It's so like comforting, but still really entertaining. Like I don't know. I really love.
Because the music is so. Yeah, the music is like homey, but there's an American version one that I haven't seen.
Oh, there's an American version. Oh, I didn't know that. But you know, like anytime Americans recreate like a different country show, it is not the same because like the culture and the sensibility is not there. You know, so. I don't know. I
heard that, like, I think Rose started watching the American version. Oh. I think she said, like, obviously, but, like, the contestants were a little bit more, like, I don't know if she said rude, but just more, like, American, less sweet and more competitive in the American one. It was, like, because even in the British shows, they're always like, oh, let's go.
I feel like with British humor, it's more passive, but also it's more dry, so you can think that they're being nice. It's kind of very similar to Korean. You can think that they're being nice, but really they're kind of like very blunt at the same time. Like, do you know, like I don't know if that makes sense.
But with their humor especially. But it was just, you know, like I don't know if it's because we are American, but American, it's like so much more like harsh and like really
like in your face. Well, Americans are like very blunt in a different way. Just blunt. Like just like yeah.
And I would say with the Great British Bake Off, it's just so pleasant to sit down and like fall asleep to too, you know? Like cuz their voice, the accent is just so pleasant too. Anyway, I don't know.
Yeah. Do you have any other recommendations? I have a recommendation that I think you should watch.
No, I finished Attack on Titan season 1 and there's 4 seasons.
I still haven't. I need to watch that. I haven't watched that yet. But
girl, J Girl started watching it now.
Attack on Titan?
Shout out to J Girl. Yeah, well, she started rewatching it now because she's like, I trust your recommendations, guys. I was like, I love you. Anyway, keep going.
J Girl. By the way, I mean, I know I talked about it on Twitter and everything, and it's our banner on PAKCST right now, but the drawing that she did of our last episode is so cute. It's so cute.
My God.
It's like
the cutest banner ever.
Yes.
Seriously. We're speaking of the raccoon foam is still here.
Oh, you haven't returned it yet. Are you going to keep it? I think.
No, I didn't. I just didn't have time to return it yet, but I am planning to. I put the return order in, so you're gonna say bye to the raccoon.
We'll miss it when it's gone. Okay. So, girl, how much of a Kanye West fan are you?
I wouldn't call myself a fan.
Okay.
I would call myself.
What would you call yourself? Like, what do you think of Kanye West then? So, what do you think of Kanye West, just in general?
I used to listen to him back in high school, and then I haven't heard his music in a long time, and just in general, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't really have any feelings towards him. Like, I mean, besides, like, his weird controversy and stuff.
Okay. I think that's what probably most people today know him as. Just like a rapper that was kind of popular back in was really popular back in the day, but like then he got weird, right? That's like kind of the vibe that he gets now, especially with younger people. So I recommend this documentary. I forgot what the title of the documentary is, but girl, there is a documentary, and it's only 3 episodes. I think I'm pretty sure it's only 3 episodes. Of Kanye West. Is a Kanye West documentary, and girl, trust me, I didn't really want to watch it either because I kind of have that same kind of general feeling about Kanye West today. But oh my God, so Jeff, he started watching. So Jeff is he's just a little bit older than me. He's only just a few years older than me, like maybe 4, somewhere around there. I never know the exact number for anything. But anyway, so Jeff was a huge Kanye West fan growing up. So when he was in high school, like early college, that's when Kanye, like everyone loved Kanye. You know, this was before the controversy.
That's what
this was during the college dropout era, like his debut. So anyway, this documentary, girl, it is a documentary about he's about to blow up. Like, he's literally about to blow up. And somebody, and one of his really good friends slash like comedian, Cootie, he documented that entire time. And then Netflix, I guess, like, and then they just released it now. But girl, it's footage from back then. So girl, in this documentary, it's very short, but it's like really like easy to watch, especially if you're a fan of like hip hop. Oh my God. When you watch it, you see him recording all of his really famous songs, and not just that, but like,
oh, that's interesting.
But not just that, but you see him of why he rapped about the things that he rapped. You probably don't even like remember some of his songs until you watch this documentary. Yeah. But I forgot how talented he was and the drive that he had. Yeah, I mean, yes, like the whole point is like the narcissism is real. Like, especially today. That's what a lot of people know him for. But like, you forget how like he came from nothing. Like, he came from nothing.
But I do know how smart he is. He's so smart, and that I think everyone knows that.
Like, there's this one part, and you grew up during that time. Like, I grew up during that time. You will really appreciate this documentary. I haven't even finished it, but I'm on the last. Me and Jeff are probably going to finish the last episode together. But it's just something that, like, you know, it's kind of a reminder of always remember your roots and where you came from, because then now obviously he is a person who he is today, and I have not looked into who he is today or like anything like that, and nobody's really gonna know who he is. But besides like the whole Kim Kardashian thing, and then him, like, people said that he went crazy or whatever, but you kind of like remind yourself of people are people, and then things happened, and your past is really important. Like, that's the thing that I got out of it, that your past is really important. So I'm just like, it's really
so would you say you came out of this more as a fan of him, or are you like, how would you feel?
I think I was always just like, I never was like a huge fan. I loved his music, especially back in the day, but I think I just like really appreciated him as an artist. I think that I really, really appreciate him as an artist. Like, I don't know him as a person. I really don't. But like, but I know it doesn't. I don't know if this like piques your interest at all. But I'm just saying, like, it is very good. Like, this documentary is very good.
No, that's true. Because I like that. I like you put it in a good way, because some documentaries with celebrities, you either come out of it appreciating them more and like just respecting them more as an artist and a human, or coming out of it like, they're terrible. Like, I hate them. But like, I'm glad you said that, because it does make me want to watch
this. You see him as like this 20-year-old dude with like a retainer. Like, they literally show him putting on his retainer and then going to the studio and recording all of his hits. I don't know if you know this, but he was like only known as like a producer. Did you know he produced half of Jay-Z's Blueprint album? Did you know that?
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
He was Jay-Z's main producer.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like just in general, my first question, but you already answered it, was like, what kind of documentary is he just recapping his life? Because that's not much. What if he's lying? You know, like, obviously he's saying like, this is how my life was. But the fact that you said his friend documented all these clips of him from his past life, and secondly, it's just interesting because, well, just in general for me, and I think a lot of people, he comes off very smart in general, so it's interesting to go into his like mind and lifestyle, like how he grew up, because he is a genius, like,
that's what it's called, girl. It's literally, the documentary is called Genius, like genius.
Oh, that's weird that I said that.
But he spells it like JEEN YUHS, like, but it's called G, because you know how he enunciates words like that. But girl, like, you hear him freestyling, and the thing is, like I said, I was never like the biggest Kanye fan. Like, I really wasn't, but I really like. I mean, who didn't like his music back then? You know. Like,
especially when he was like in his prime,
girl,
with, like,
I know
his hits,
girl,
and
when
stuff,
when you see him, and you see him like hustling, you see the hustle behind the music industry, and it's so enlightening.
Interesting.
Like, you know.
Yeah, I wanna. Yeah, and especially if it's like a shorter documentary.
Yeah. If you
girl, I'm not even joking.
Girl, this is a good eating show too. It's a good eating show.
Yeah, but like even more than just eating, I've been like binging shows at night, so that's like a good recommendation for me. Because I'm not joking. I have not been on Netflix like the past 2 episodes. I think I just recently said I'm back on Netflix again, but I have not been watching shows in so long. But I'm at the point where I'm like, what should I watch next? It's
Girl,
like that type
please
of thing.
watch it. I just want to know your opinion.
Yeah.
Like obviously you know mine, but okay. But I have a coincidence tied into this documentary too. So I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with oranges. But did you know, first of all, Kanye is from Chicago? I don't even think I knew that. Or if I did, I forgot. But he's from Chicago. So anyways, the first episode is all about his like roots in Chicago. So that's like the whole episode. And I watched that last night. Like, so I kind of watched it out of order. But anyway, I watched the first episode last night. But then as they were he was in Chicago and I was watching the episode, I realized like I was do you know Just Rod? Like he's like this famous TikToker and he's also on Instagram and he does like the millennial recap. You'll probably know this. He does like the millennial recap stuff. Like he's like oh okay, so yeah, look him up real quick. So
Let me see on Google.
I think you'll know if you see his face. You've probably seen a video of him. So anyway, he does really funny things about like he's a millennial, okay? So he's like our age. And then he kind of recaps like because Gen Z is also, you know, millennial generation and the Gen Z generation, we're the two that like grew up on the internet, you know? And so he does like these he got famous off of these millennial recaps where he's talking to millennials and he's like, okay, so like this isn't a thing anymore, or let me tell you about what's popular these days, or he's talking about like, oh, so and he always has a Lisa Frank notebook, so it's really funny. So anyway, so I was watching so I was listening to a podcast that he was on and he was talking and about whatever, and then he said that he was in Chicago, he said that he was from Chicago. Okay, and I didn't know he was from Chicago. And girl, as I was listening, because I had my earphones in on my phone, I look up as he says I'm from Chicago. Girl, I was wearing the Chicago shirt. So 3 of us, so Rose went to Chicago one time, and as a souvenir, she bought us all matching, different colors, but matching shirts that literally say Chicago.
I still have mine.
And girl,
I have mine. I still wear mine.
He said that in my ear, I look up in the mirror, and I look down, and I'm like, Chicago. And girl, I can't make this shit up. That night is when I watched the episode about Kanye episode was about Chicago.
What?
And then in my head, because of the Chicago connection, as I'm watching the Kanye documentary, in my head I was like, for some reason in my head I was like Chicago the musical. And then girl, he was walking along the streets in Chicago and he stops at a sign that said Chicago musical.
Stop.
I'm not kidding. I'm not even joking. This is all on the same day, the same time.
Oh, that's so creepy.
And so he was like, because he got really excited because his career started to take off, and then he like saw the Chicago, because that's what Chicago's known for, you know, the musical and stuff. And so he was against the poster, and he's like, Chicago, and I was like, and that was literally maybe like 2 minutes before in my head I was like, Chicago. Well, that makes sense because he's in Chicago. I'm just saying it all happened in the span of like an hour, like everything.
Yeah, no, it's how it like came to you. It's like the same time frame, literally the same day. Ew, that's creepy.
Yes.
Oh my.
So I was just like, okay, I don't know what the fuck this Chicago thing is about, but okay.
Ew, that's girl. No, because all because you're from Chicago doesn't mean you're gonna mention a Chicago musical. Like, okay, yeah, the likelihood is there,
yes,
but like, you know, it doesn't happen all the time. It's just like you literally.
And girl, that Chicago shirt, I haven't worn for months and months and months. Like, I literally have not worn that shirt.
I actually haven't worn that one in a while.
Yeah, but isn't that weird? Like, I was like, for some reason, I grabbed that shirt.
You were wearing it as he was talking about it. You were like in the shirt.
Yeah, and also, anyway, like I don't know. I know there may be some people watching and listening being like, "Hello, it's called like confirmation bias or whatever." Or is that what confirmation bias is?
Yeah. Well, that's more like picking out things so it matches your theory or matches your.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right. But yeah. But that's another point. She didn't even click on something to make sure that it could, you know what I mean? She was like, I'm going to click on a vegetable video so I can make sure that carrots pop up. You know what I mean? It's not like that.
Yeah.
You just randomly.
It's not like you're searching online and then because you're reading things, you're like, okay, that connects. It's like,
or like, what type of fruit is good with vitamin C? Oh, an orange? Like that. It's not like
exactly.
that.
No, girl, exactly. It's
like the most random things. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Like literally, what a coincidence.
Chances are, we're never gonna know what this if this even means anything. But I'm just putting it out there. I'm just putting it out there. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just weird because like, well, okay, Chicago's another thing. Now I feel like Chicago's gonna be a city that's a weird coincidence. So now that you said that, I feel like Chicago's gonna be the city of coincidences.
And you know what? Okay, this is a little bit of a stretch. Okay, I get it. The other day, you know what else?
We always say this.
What else Chicago is known for? It's the Windy City. You know, the wind blew the side like paneling off of our house.
Oh my god!
It was already so like the side paneling, whatever it is. Like Jeff knows like the terms. I have no idea. We got to get it replaced anyway. It flew off.
Oh,
it flew off. This is all the same week. Okay, Chicago, Windy City. Hello, I don't know.
Oh, it flew off. Oh my god! Holy shit! That's some strong winds.
We're having like roof siding
Did it rain
problems.
for you?
Yes, it did rain.
Oh yeah, it rained it rained like all morning. I wouldn't say this morning because Dolly wakes me up at like 7:30 to 8, anywhere from 7:30 to 8 every morning. Like she has a whole schedule now. She has eating schedule, sleeping schedule. Like I know a lot of animals do, but like she recently discovered her own schedule. And 7:30 is her time to pee now, to pee and poop. But this morning, it was raining so hard that I needed to take out an umbrella and everything. It was just like, it was raining ridiculously. And it was like flooding in our like front porch area area. And so it was raining for about like a good, it was like showering really hard for a good like hour and it stopped. But basically it's been kind of like I don't know, it stopped raining, but it was just like really humid all day and just wet all because and right before we started this podcast, right before it was around, so we always say like Christy and I can start recording around 6, so we start getting ready around 5. And I take Dolly outside. She's sleeping right now. And I take Dolly outside right before we start recording and call each other. And I go out to let her pee. And Dolly starts like running. And she like leaves me because I didn't put a leash on her. Dolly doesn't get away. She's very slow. She's an old dog. But she's like running, like speed running. She's been having so much energy lately. You remember I told you she wasn't feeling well a week ago? She's back on track. She's like, I think she's just old. Like she's not okay one day and then one day she's okay.
She's an old lady.
Anyway, she's an old lady. And have you ever seen, okay, this is what I experienced today. I've never seen so many hawks in the sky before. You know when hawks are hunting and they look down, their wings are out and they're just floating through the sky looking down. You know, you've seen that. But I swear to God, when I looked up, it was beautiful but terrifying. Dolly, first of all, I was scared for Dolly because remember, you and Rose saw like a vulture.
No,
it wasn't even a hawk, right?
It was a vulture and it was circling Dolly to see if like her humans would go away so they can like kind of snatch her. Like literally, Rose and I were walking Dolly. And
I wasn't there.
This was like months and months ago.
They were taking care of her.
Months and months ago.
And Dolly was limping because she had a broken leg.
Yes, and Dolly was kind of limping. And you know, like predators, they seek out the weakest one in the pack. Clearly, out of me, Rose, and Dolly, she is the weakest one. So it was literally circling overhead. And not only was it circling her, when we went off to the side, because I noticed it, it followed us. It literally followed us.
And it sat on a rooftop, like, staring at Dolly, right? Like, Dolly was limping in the back.
And then it realized that, like, we're going to be around. So it just, like, kind of perched on a rooftop, staring at Dolly.
Yeah. That's okay. That's so sad. I was, like, they took Dolly out while they were visiting, but it was like so sad when they told me, because I was like, poor Dolly. Dolly's gonna get eaten alive if she's ever
These
alone.
vultures.
And those vultures are huge. But anyway, the point is, these hawks and vultures keep trying to come for Dolly because I think they can see that Dolly's always like slightly.
And girl, their eyesight is
like,
crazy.
years
their
ago.
eyesight's really good.
Yeah. But this time it was really freaky.
Oh.
But I look up earlier today, and I don't know okay, I really don't know much about this, but you know, like it was raining all day, so I don't know if they were like hiding during the rainstorm, so they couldn't hunt all day and they didn't have a lot to eat or whatever. But it's like 5:30 or 5:40 p.m. right? And I look up, and I swear there's about like, it's a flock of hawks, not just one or two. I tried to count them, but I couldn't count. That's how many they were. And it looked like a bunch of bats flew out of cave, but creeping overhead. And I counted about 20, but I would say there were about 30 hawks overhead, just like as a flock looking down, like hunting. I'm assuming it's like they were trying to hunt for food, but Dolly was like going ahead of me trying to pee, and she was having so much fun. But I have never seen so many, I would say like 30 to 35 hawks overhead. Some were closer, some were further away, but they were all like, their wings are spread and they were looking down, and I have never seen such like an ominous, beautiful yet creepy and scary. It was so freaky, but it's one of those things where you can't take your eyes off because it's like nature, you know. But I'm like, I've never seen this before. And then that's what, like, when I noticed, I was like, wait, are they going for Dolly? Because they were clearly hunting, but I'm not completely sure, but you know, obviously they're probably hunting or something. But I'm like, one tries, and like, I'm sure they weren't actually trying to swoop in for Dolly, but maybe they were trying to check out Dolly. But Dolly's like running ahead of me, and one gets close and swoops, like, it does. And I screamed. I was like, oh, Dolly, because Dolly was peeing too, and it was the moment swoop. Like, it literally, so not like so close, but I think it was like checking out Dolly to see, like, you know, the range and how big Dolly was. But it swoops, and the other birds are flying up at the top. They're like, and like making weird calls. I've never experienced this before. So I like pick up Dolly.
Girl, you know, it may be mating season. I'm looking up group of hawks. First of all, a group of hawks is a thing, and it's called a kettle. A kettle of hawks.
Yes. Oh, kettle. Okay, I've heard of kettle. Okay.
Yeah. But if they're screeching,
I just wanted to say that was crazy.
It might be a mating season.
Girl, it was loud, and there was another neighbor, because I was like kind of further away from the apartment, but I was like, someone else came out, they're like, what the fuck? And they looked up like, holy shit, because they were so close, but there were so many of them. Like, if you've never imagined that, just imagine like in cartoons or movies when a bunch of bats fly out, but they're slower and they're just hovering over you. And I was like, oh my god.
That's crazy.
And it was just crazy. They were loud, they were looking down, and it was beautiful and creepy. I don't know, I was just freaking out.
Okay.
But I don't know what that means spiritually.
Well, I don't know what that means, like, if that has a meaning, but it's either that they're hungry or they're like, it's like mating season, and that's why they're all together like that.
Yeah.
But that's crazy.
That was
you know, if Dolly is like left alone outside,
moments.
her ass would be snatched up and she'd be like hawk or vulture.
They would like pick at her.
Oh my god.
Girl, well I'm not even joking. The hawks kind of swooped lower when Dolly went to pee. And like I said, Dolly ran ahead of me, and I was like, oh, it's fine. And then I look up, I'm like, it's not fine. And I start like running.
Oh shit, poor
But Dolly was just, she was being a fast little girl, but like she was hobbling. She hobbles when
Dolly
she walks,
is the most just, like precious little potato I've ever seen in my life. Like,
she's like the size, like her shape is a tin can.
Tin can. Like I mean, she looks like a Idaho potato. Like, she looks like a potato. Like,
yeah, she literally looks like an Idaho potato.
Oh, Dolly, I miss her so much.
But for real, this week she's been so energized and active, and like now she knows, like, she learned really late as a dog because I adopted her in her later years as a senior, but she learned that kicking her hind legs means that her human will give her something, whether it's going outside or treats. So anytime she has energy, she'll kick her hind legs and she knows she'll get something.
Well, the last time I was there is when she was kicking a lot, and I remember looking at Amma, and I was like, Amma, what is happening? I looked at her, I was like, and Amma was like, she was just like sitting there with her coffee, and she's like, she does this like all the time. She just I was like, what? Since when?
But girl, remember, like Dolly has this weird fascination with Christy's toe smell. Like, I'm not joking.
First of all, wait, but my toes don't smell. Okay, like Dolly just loves my toes.
Not in a
like Dolly just loves my toes.
Yeah, literally, like the scent of her feet. Not because it smells weird. Christy doesn't have weird BO or at all. But it's funny how much Dolly has a weird connection with Christy. She stares at Christy all the time. She goes up to her feet and just wants to smell. She's like, you know when you smell a dog's paw and it smells so cute? I feel like Dolly does that with you.
And
she's like, I must smell Christy's toes. And she's like,
and you said she doesn't like every time I look over, Dolly is literally staring at me. It's kind of creepy. It's a little creepy, girl.
More
Your
than
daughter is a little creepy. Okay.
More than any person, she stares at a lot of people, but Chrissy, she weirdly will just be like all the time, like,
yes,
like not taking a break, like staring.
It's like it's really cute, but also kind of weird. Like,
yeah, they have a very weird connection.
Like, it's like one of those. It's like one of those things. It's like, you're lucky, you're cute.
Yeah, you're lucky, you're cute. You're lucky you're cute and I like you type of thing, because otherwise I'm like, what are you looking at?
If this was any other person, I'd be like,
I don't know. Dolly and Christy have some weird connection.
Yeah.
Anyway, if Dolly escaped today, she would have been eaten alive by a bunch of hawks. The Idaho potato.
We already said this in the last episode, so I don't want to go into detail, but I'm just saying, like, by the time this comes out, the next day we're gonna go see PTD in Cinemark.
Oh yeah! Oh my God, you're right.
Girl, that's gonna. Wait. I'm a little bit confused. Is it a delayed viewing then in theaters? Because I thought it was a live viewing.
Yeah. I thought it was too, and then it didn't make sense. I was like, how are people watching a live at 4:30?
Right. Yeah. I didn't really think about it because I read on the little poster it says live viewing, but it's clearly not a live viewing.
Yeah, it's like a live viewing you get to watch in the theaters, but it's not a live concert. Right. Yeah. I actually looked it up too. I was like, oh. Yeah. So it's a replay.
Yeah. So I mean, so obviously on Saturday we're gonna go see it. I'm just really excited. I'm just very, very, very excited.
There are rumors that there's gonna be a new song.
Okay, I've seen a bunch of different rumors. I've heard rumors that the song list is gonna be different than LA to Vegas to Seoul, you know. So I've heard that too. Yeah. But then again, if you think about it, in LA, all 4 dates had different like kind of ending songs anyway. So I mean, besides Permission to Dance, I'm saying like they had different songs within the. So
I'm just curious if they're gonna release something because you know how they're doing it's in Korea and then they're doing the special Cinemark viewings. So like I'm wondering if they're actually gonna do some announcement there and in Las Vegas, or just like in Korea because like it's a special place. It's like their hometown, you know, or home.
I mean, I think they might announce something after Vegas.
Yeah, it could be Vegas too, but I was like, it would be cool.
Was Vegas a part of the PTD, like, in the video? Was that part of the list or no? I mean, not that it matters, but, I mean, it may matter, but, like, I don't know.
I thought it was. Maybe not, I don't know.
I don't know.
I wanted to mention something really quick. This is, like, kind of random, but not really. My birthday's coming up in April. And, you know, your girl's turning a little, like, a little old lady.
Girl, you can't call yourself old. I'm fucking older than you, so shut up.
No, but, like, in societal terms, this is where I was going. This is where I was going at. So, you know the term cat lady, right? Cat lady comes from, you know, if you're single and then as you get older, you don't have a significant other, so you just start collecting cats. Mm-hmm. To fulfill your social and loving needs, you know, just company. Mm-hmm. You have a bunch of cats, so it's a cat lady. Right. So you know what? I was like, but okay. And then aside from the whole like what it means to be a cat lady thing, in general, if you have a cat, you naturally, like, not everyone, but if you have a cat, you naturally just like start loving everything cats. Like, I think it's a thing. Like, if you get a cat, you understand what it means to have a cat and to take care of a cat. So suddenly, like, you have
it's like
whole new
like
appreciation for cats.
Cult-like.
Right, I know. Like, it's right. Cause like, but like, we already loved cats. We loved cats.
I loved cats before I even had a cat.
Yeah, like my whole dream, literally at school, I would write down my dream is to have a black cat. That was my dream. But anyway, like but it's so different once you actually have a cat. So all my cat owners, all our sea stars who have cats, y'all know what I'm talking about. But once you get a cat, it's very different because you're like, I literally know what it's like to have a cat. Like, that's a different story. You don't know cats unless you physically have
and I know
cat,
obviously a lot of people obviously have cats, but everyone like loves dogs. But I mean, I love dogs too, don't get me wrong, but then it's like different to love a cat because some people don't like cats, you know.
And it's a different language because I think dogs are more like
dogs have been domesticated. First of all, dogs have been domesticated way longer than cats. So just even historically, dogs were bred to be your best friend. They were literally bred to help you around the farm, like in the olden days, and then now they are literally bred as lap dogs.
Good point.
So
good point.
Cats are more wild. So cats are either way, just more wild in historic. It just like in a timeline.
Farm cats, girl. How cute is that? Like, people would get cats for the farms. So would,
farms and ships, girl, and ships. So like when people used to just like that was the main like route of travel to countries. Like literally, cats were Anyway,
they're different creatures, and like I just mean in general, like, you know, people are like, I want a dog when I grow up, and they get a dog, and it's what you expect. They love you and everything. But then with cats, they're like, you know, it's I just feel like in general, you can leave in the comments if you think I'm wrong, but in general, cats are so different where it's like, even if you expect like what a cat is like to have a cat, when you get it, you're like, oh, this is so different. Like, cause they're cats. They're like, they don't give a shit. Like, you're their, like, they are your boss type of thing. Anyway.
Most that is like that famous meme where it's like the dog worships you, but you worship your cat.
Yeah, and you worship the cat. It was like you remember the thing was like,
dog,
am I
you
God?
Are God? But to the cat,
but to the cat,
I am God. Like,
God, yeah. that I laugh so much every time I come across it because it's so true. It's like, they feed me. I live here for free. Am I God? And then the cats are like, same thing. And this like, am I? Or you God? Or but it's flipped.
Right.
I said it wrong.
Yes.
Yeah. Anywho, I just wanted to emphasize how different it is to have a cat, and if you understand that. And I think it is also another thing too, if you don't have a cat and you're listening, you're like, oh my god, how many times am I gonna hear about freaking cats? It's also that thing too, because I'm like, I get it, people love cats.
What are you saying? Because your birthday's coming up, you're getting a little bit older. What are you saying? Don't make fun of me if I just buy a bunch of cats, or not buy, but like adopt a bunch of cats. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're like warning the audience right now? So in a realistic sense, obviously I would want to get as many cats as I could too. And I think anyone would, right? In general, if you like cats in general, you would want to get as many cats as you want if you financially could do that. I love every kind of cat. Oh my god, I just want to hug, but I can't. So there's that thing. But like, cat lady in general. So like, obviously I don't have all the money in the world. Most of us don't. We don't have as much money to just buy a bunch of cats. Cats are expensive. Even one cat, they love wet food. You know how expensive wet food is? And girl, we would want to feed our cats like the best food, you know?
The best, girl. That's what I do. When I'm broken now,
so if you guys know, I mean, you guys probably know, but like my cat passed away last year. But oh my god! But like when I had him, like I literally would research the best food, and like he only got the best. Like he literally only got the best. Like he ate better than I did.
It's like the best. Oh yeah, it's like in your situation, you're gonna try to get the best affordable food. You know, in general, like you try to do the best.
Right.
No matter what. Right. In general. Yeah. And so anyway, So I'm like, clearly, and like, I'm not gonna get another cat right now. I have Dolly and Levy. It's already a handful. They already cost so much, like food and everything. So it's kind of like to fulfill that need of getting more cats, because I'm telling you, girl, I visit PetSmart way too often. Oh no, that's not possible. That is not possible, girl. It's like physically not possible. That is physically not possible. Girl, stop! Stop putting me on the spot. Wait, girl. I'm a girl. Wait. Anyway, I wanted to bring this up. I'm just saying. Girl, why'd you say that? I'm crying now. Well, this past week, like I said, I was like on this like Netflix binge, and I think I've just like I got kind of bored of my usual routine of things, so I just started being like, what's new? I want to do this, and I want to look for this, and I started picking up like different things to watch and new hobbies and stuff, right? And then I'm like, oh my god, I haven't played like a little mobile game in a long time that like relieves my boredom, like, I'm not like I do anything. So to kind of like to fulfill my I want to adopt 5,000 cats, not overnight, I would say in the span of like 3 nights, I went on like the Play Store on my phone and I downloaded literally like 6 cat mobile games.
6?
And I'm 6
Were any of them worth playing?
Yes. 3 of them I've kept. And okay, I can we're on the phone right now, but I'll talk about them later if I remember it. One of them is Secret Cat Forest. It's one of those like mindless games. If you like when you're passing time and you just want to check your phone and you want something to accomplish, just like it's kind of like Animal Crossing where you're like picking up. Okay, that one is a very like mindless. Literally, you have nothing to do, but you want to pass time in like 3 minutes of your life type of thing, and then you collect wood and stuff. So I try to only get
Korean game?
Mobile game. I don't know.
I just saw a Korean thing. It says 고양이와 비밀의 숲, like the cat and the secret forest.
I don't know. Maybe it is that one. I don't know. But it's like you just pass time by like collecting wood from trees, and the cats will come over to your house, and the mission is to expand your home and collect furniture for your cat. So as you enter the game each day or every hour, how many times you enter the game, new cats will enter and leave your house. So that's the whole point of the game. You collect resources to buy new items for your cats, okay? And so there's another game. There's another game where it's like, I forgot the name. It's just like a very like therapeutic, like you're just chilling. Literally just want to pass time. Yeah, and it's not time consuming, but you're like, oh, I want to check on my cats. So you do that. And so like all these games are that type of feel where it's like very chill and sweet and peaceful, and the music's nice, and you just collect the coins and money, and you have to sit through an ad when you sit through a 30-second ad, you can do other things like real life things, and you go back to it and you get like 50 more wood to make a cat tower, that kind of thing. Anyway, I looked at my phone this morning and I laughed because I had like 6 new cat games on my homepage, and I was like, oh my god, and I was having so much fun with them, and my need to take care of these cats, I was like, oh my god, this is what it's like, quote unquote, like my cat lady phase, or I don't know, phase, or like just in general, like cat lady thing. It was my urge to be like, I need to do something, and it's cats. Like I need to like consume my life around something, because I have
like this whole like cat lady thing. I mean, except unless you're one of those actual crazy people that like hoard cats when you shouldn't have like 50 to 100 cats
in an unhealthy way.
But like I totally understand like the mentality of like cats, but like it also like speaks to like how women, because you don't have kids, you have cats.
I was thinking that, yeah.
So it's like it's like so like, I mean, we all know like our society like just like it's just fucked up, so like because a woman's worth is,
we were touching on this last time too,
a woman's worth is measured by whether you are married and have a family, so I mean just so you know, girl, if you ever, and me too, because I don't have any kids right now, if we ever have like a bunch of cats, like I'm gonna own it because I would like if you want to have cats versus kids, why does it fucking matter?
Well, I already do. I have like right now. I would say I have about 50 cats, and I'm very
like across your 6 games. Across your 6 games.
Oh, across my games, girl, probably 120 plus Levy. So a real life one, Levy. And girl, I have to take care of all of them. I gotta feed them. I gotta make sure that in a span of all of them, I gotta make sure their furniture is okay.
You know what? I might download this secret cat forest game. Like it looks really cute. Because
okay, but that one, I swear if you just want to have something to check on for like a second of your time, that's the best one. I promise you, that's a good one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have
and you have nothing to do.
Switch, and I stopped playing Animal Crossing. When I went on vacation.
I was gonna bring that up.
Reasons, but I want to start playing again.
Do you know how much Nintendo Switches are? Because I was like, that's the one thing I freaking want. That's my next purchase.
Like, it's not like they're sold out right now. You know, in 2020 it was sold out because everyone was playing Animal Crossing. It's not like that anymore.
I want this pink one so effing bad. That's my I'm not gonna. Okay, I told myself not to impulse buy because I do that too much, and I impulse buy in little like little ththings. But I was like, I'm just gonna wait. I want a Nintendo Switch so bad. I even bought this one game called Restoropia or something. Restoropia. It's like a restaurant/hotel game where it mimics kind of like that Animal Crossing type of thing. It's not that good though. I played. It's not that good, but I wouldn't recommend it. But collecting wood like Minecraft and Animal Crossing, that Cat Forest game, collecting wood and buying stuff. It's like that type of feel.
We like games like Minecraft. That. We like games like this.
Just simple games, and if you C-Stars end up buying it, it's not something where you're like a tactical skill type of thing. It's literally like you go and check on your cats, you collect wood, you fish, and then you buy stuff. That's literally all it is. And then you click on ads, just like 30-second ads. So like, don't expect anything grand. It's like, yeah. I just want to say these, and I'm not sponsored, but they should sponsor me because I've been playing for a while.
You guys should sponsor, then we'll play it on Twitch or something.
That would be fun. Oh my god, be like, girl, I collected like 5 more cats.
Oh my god.
There's a gallery of cats. Like when a new cat visits your home, they pop up on
I really miss having a cat. Like I've been talking about like the last like, especially, I mean, like Silvia knows, but like I haven't been having like the best few weeks, and obviously like I mentioned with my cat passing last year, like I really because whenever I was having a bad time, he was literally my comfort. You know, like he is what made everything better. And not to say that Jeff doesn't, because Jeff, like, obviously he's my hubby.
No, it's
different. I mean, part of it is that like you are literally, if you don't take care of him, and I was his lunch lady, you know, like he didn't even unless I wasn't home, he came to me for food. He didn't even like he was my baby. But so anyway, like this whole cat thing, like it's like very different not having like a little furry like baby, you know.
And it's just like, also they are healing and therapeutic because you just like stuff your face in their fur and everything's better. Like you're just
and
like,
Munch and
you know they understand
like,
you.
He was like a very big cat, but he cuddled with me. Like he cuddled with me. Anyway, and I'm just gonna get sad, so I'm gonna drink a little bit more.
Oh, Munchies was the reason why Dolly was traumatized. The Munchies pretended that Dolly was a zebra and Munchies was like a lion. It was so
Munch,
funny.
Munch
it's not
kind
funny,
of
but it's funny.
Like Munch didn't like Dolly, and he kind of attacked her one time.
But like it's funny because it's sad but funny but sad because Dolly was so excited when Munchies came over for the first time. She did the play bow where she literally, like, our sister Rosé brought her dog over, Miles, and dogs do this thing where they have a play bow and they like shake their butt. Dolly literally did the play bow at Christy's cat Munchies, and then Munchies was like, "Oh no, bitch," and like smacked her.
He attacked her, like, and Dolly thought he was playing. And then he couldn't take it anymore, and he literally pounced on her.
pounced on her and like grabbed her butt area as a lion does to a zebra. But like the first time he kind of smacked her, Dolly thought that Munchies was playing. But anyway, it was funny because we always say that like, oh, Munchies is the reason why Dolly was so traumatized by cats, because she was like, oh, it's a friend, it's another friend. But because of Levy came over, and then she was scared of Levy because she remembered Munchies. But now these sisters, they cuddle together now, like butt to butt at least. But they're so comfortable with each other. Like Dolly and Levy love each other now.
So anyway,
Levy
if you
loves her
guys
more,
like
it's okay.
have pets,
it's just
you
really
guys
cute.
will relate. Sea stars, like they're everything. And
Yeah.
anyway, let's like bring the mood up. Let's go to the hot tub. Did you have anything else actually before we go to the hot tub game?
Oh yeah. Oh, no, not really. I wanted it. I just not really. No.
Yeah, I feel like in general the week, at least for me, it was like kind of uneventful, but it went by really quickly. Literally feel like we just.
Oh my God, me too.
I feel like we just recorded last week's episode, and it's already. Well, today is Wednesday.
Same here.
Recording day is Wednesday, so the week was cut a little bit shorter because we recorded on a Thursday, but I was just like, what happened this week? But nothing happened this week.
Oh wait, okay, really quick. Will only take a second. I had a dream that I was going on this 5-hour road trip with Amma, but Amma doesn't like drive. If she does, she'll just drive.
Yeah, but you're her Uber
to somewhere.
Like.
But point blank, she doesn't drive anymore. It was like a 5-hour drive, but Amma decided to take the wheel. She was insisting, and she was like, I'm gonna drive. So she drove for 5 hours, or not 5 hours. She drove for the first 30 minutes in my dream, and it was pitch black. For some reason, we were driving at night and almost terrified, and she stopped in the middle of the highway, and I was like, why are you stopping? And she's like, because we have to stop, there's a light. And I look up and there's no lights, and I told her to keep going, there's no lights. So she kept going. She said, oh, I'm sorry. The whole time it was so stressful because I told her to pull over and she wouldn't, and she said, I'm sick, so I can't drive. So I had to take over eventually. Like I pulled the wheel and I made her like come to a stop, and the whole dream was frustrating because I was screaming at her and she wouldn't let me take over. And eventually, before like in the first like 30 minutes, I finally got in the driver's seat and started driving off, and it was a 5-hour drive. So my whole dream, I was driving Amma in the dark, and I had my high beams on because it was so effing dark. I can't see. It was the most frustrating and like boring dream of my life, but I was so like, I gotta drive for 5 more hours. Like, imagine having a dream like that. Nothing's happening, but you're driving.
Well,
in the dark. Like, it's not scary. Nothing's happening. You're just driving.
That is and I was like, most, like,
I woke up and I was like,
I want to have that dream. Like, this doesn't have to do with anything. So, like, I didn't talk about it, but like, just really quickly, I dreamed about I was in a zombie apocalypse, and it was like kind of crazy, like the dream.
Oh.
And yeah, I didn't turn into a zombie. I didn't get bit, but I was definitely like the main character in the dream. Yeah, it was crazy.
Ew. Well, that's eventful.
Yeah.
I also want to say I had another dream the night before where I was watching music videos of ATEEZ and BTS, and I think it's because the whole like stupid thing that going on. But the ATEEZ had a music video, and people were looking, like dissecting the music video of BTS and ATEEZ, and they realized one of the BTS videos, I think it was specifically DNA or Fire, it was one of them, they saw in the background San peeking his head out. They were like, he was there the whole time.
Oh, that's cute. That's really cute.
Oh my,
that's really
cute. So they were saying that they like, it was a very short dream, but I remember thinking it was like such a vivid dream. San was peeking out of somewhere.
Okay, well,
people were tweeting about it.
I need to watch more. Well, okay, obviously BTS, yes, but like because like ATEEZ, we're still getting to know them. Oh my god, like ATEEZ. Anyway, okay, let's go to the.
Oh my god, yeah, you did your little Mingi log. Did you record any more?
No, I only recorded the Mingi log because, well, one, I didn't like I haven't been on YouTube that much this week, and then obviously when the Mingi log dropped, so many people tagged me in Mingi log.
That's cute.
And so I was like, okay, I'll just like I'll record my reaction to Mingi.
Yeah.
And girl,
that's how it was with the birthday V live for me when I was like,
girl,
you
haven't
I know how you feel.
You haven't seen it yet, right? Girl, I know how much you love Mingi too. Like obviously you love Mingi too.
Yeah.
Girl, when you watch this Mingi log, you're gonna like your head is gonna fucking explode. Like,
oh no,
it's so cute.
If I do watch it, it'll probably be like a Twitch. I won't do it for YouTube, but if I do watch it, I'll either watch it on my own or just binge it on Twitch.
The only two that have dropped is Hunghwa and Mingi, and so.
Oh.
Yeah. But anyway, okay, now that we're talking about, you know, our our boys, let's go to the hot tub game.
Hot tub game. Yes. I'm ready.
Let's
가위바위보.
가위바위보.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I win. Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
I always like going first. I think because
I thought that was the thing now. I thought if you win, you go first. Because we both want to go first now.
Okay. So, because it's Min Yoongi's birthday, so I didn't give you 3 situations. I only give you 2 this week. But it is both situations you are going to Yoongi's birthday party. Okay.
Oh, that's fun!
So I don't know what you're imagining his birthday party would be. What do you imagine his birthday party would be? Like he's having a birthday party. So like what kind of birthday party would he have? What do you think?
Okay, I imagine Yoongi's like, okay, I want to keep it low key, but everyone loves Yoongi. So all the boys invite everyone, but Yoongi wanted to keep it low key, but secretly he's like he loves that the boys did it. So it's like this play like they rented out this one spot, like a club spot or something, and he's like, oh, I wanted it to be just a few people and just have dinner or something. But they do have dinner and stuff, but they go to the place. He has like a intimate dinner, but he goes to the place and everyone's like, happy birthday, Yoongi! And it's like everyone who he likes and like who knows him. It's a big ass like nice club, like a really nice fancy club, and everyone's like, hey,
man, that's what I like love about Yoongi though. Like, you know, obviously he really truly likes low key stuff, but people, it's like everyone loves you, Yoongi. Like, and everyone fucking loves you.
And then he walks in, and the first thing he says, like, everyone screams happy birthday, and then Max goes, blurry eyes, and then he's like, yo, Max is here, and then Max is like, hey, bro.
Yes, Max shows up, bro. Halsey shows up. Are you?
Yeah, and then Halsey's like, hey, and then they're all there, and he's like, holy shit, and then he looks at the boys, he's like, I wanted to be low key, and he's like, but thank you, and he has the time of his life, and he gets drunk as shit.
Oh, I know, but then he has the best time because oh my god, I'm about to cry. Ew, girl, I'm gonna cry. What the heck?
I better get invited. Max better invite me. He'd be like, hey, you wanna go to Yoongi's birthday?
You are invited to Yoongi's party, okay?
Okay, that's
so
what
both
I
situations,
imagine.
you're going to Yoongi's party, okay? So your first thing is, not only are you invited to Yoongi's party, but you're fucking helping plan and decorate Yoongi's party, okay?
That sounds fucking amazing. I would do that.
Okay, with Christopher Bang.
What the fuck, girl?
So you are prepping. So girl, listen. So what prepping means is, one, you are decorating like the little, like, say it's like a lounge. Say it's like a lounge, okay? You're decorating the lounge with Christopher Bang, but you're also the week before every day you have to meet up. You have to meet up with Christopher to plan out stuff.
Well, that sounds fucking lovely. Girl, are you fucking she's like, okay, like, for real. I'm like, girl, there's like a few people I don't like. I already swoon over too many men, and I'm like, okay, Christopher Bang needs to chill, because I'm just like, not like he's an amazing person, but I'm just like, dude,
because you know, as a producer, you know how much he would like appreciate this too, you know.
This one's funny because Christopher Bang.
Okay, the next one, okay, you're not planning the party. You're obviously invited. You're going to go to the party. But then the person who drives you home is 17's Jonghan, but he has his black hair.
Okay, well, Jonghan, that doesn't help because I felt for Jonghan really hard because he has this thing called Yoonjino where he rapped during noraebang, and I fucking fell in love with him. Like, I'm not joking.
He raps? He raps?
No, well, he rapped during like a noraebang thing, and he's known as Yoonjino, and I was like, he's his name is okay, sorry, I don't know that much about 17. His name is Yoon Jonghan? Yeah, Yoon.
Oh, Yoon. Okay.
And I lost my shit because, like, I love Jonghan, you know, but it didn't hit me that hard until anyway. That's a really good one.
So after the party, he's the one that's gonna drive you home. Okay.
Oh god, that's really fucking good. He drives me home.
You can take your imagination wherever you want to go.
Oh, girl,
like, you don't have to. It doesn't have to be. He just dropped you off home. You can go to like I don't know. Like
we're
Korea
gonna
is open all day, every day. Yeah, you can go eat. You can go like walk by like the right. You can do whatever you want to do.
Chris
but anyway,
and I
after the party, he's your ride. Okay.
But Chris picks and Chris and I. Oh, I called him Chris. Well, we always call him. No, we call him Christopher. Oh,
we call him Christopher.
I called him Chris today. But Christopher and I are decorating during the whole process. Is he at the party too, or we're just decorating together?
Yes. No. He's at the party too. So in both situations, at the party itself.
Ew,
like,
that's cute.
Chris is the one that you're kind of hanging out with more.
Oh no!
And then or the other one, like Jonghan is the one you're hanging out with more. Yeah.
Okay, I see that because Jonghan. Oh no, that's a really good one. I really mean that. That's a good one because also with Jonghan, I know him but don't really know him. Chris, I also know him but don't really know him, and I also have seen a lot. I feel like if anything, I know Chris more because I've seen Christopher Bang's clips more where he's more introspective, like speaking, versus Jonghan because Jonghan I've only seen him perform versus talking wise. Okay. But I have seen.
Okay, so what's your answer? I think
okay, honestly, I'm leaning towards Christopher Bang.
Okay, that's what I thought you would.
Also, like, okay, I love me some black hair in Jonghan, but like, there's this magnetic pull oddly towards Christopher Bang. But like, it would be fun to decorate. Like, yeah, I would want Jonghan to pick me up, but I feel like if I were to do a whole party setup with Christopher Bang, it's a different type of experience. It's like, I don't know.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Ew, that one's a good one. That's fun.
Because then he'd be like, oh, what about this balloon here? You know.
but in general too, even when you said setting up Yoongi's party, I lit up because the idea of decorating.
Actually, you do like decorating.
I love that. True. I think in general, so that won me over too because doing it with Christopher Bang decorating.
Okay, I just have a question. Okay, then I just like, what if you were flipped? What if you're decorating with Jonghan and then Christopher Bang takes you home?
You know, honestly, if it was flipped, I would probably pick Jonghan. I think it was a situation that it was a really good situation.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
really?
Because like I genuinely mean this. If I imagine decorating with Jonghan, I would be like, oh, what is he? What I would want to know how he would want to decorate with me. I think it's more of the situation, actually. Whoa, that's a good psychological perspective, girl.
Oh, okay.
So C stars. It doesn't mean that I like one or the other more.
This bitch likes party planning.
Oh my god! You know what? I didn't even think of that until now. It is, I was thinking
it makes sense. It makes sense now that you said it. But
the idea of it. Because I was thinking like, oh, you know what? It would be like
girl, imagine instead of you just being a guest at the party, Yoongi would come up to you and be like, oh my god, like thank you.
Well, that's the point. Yeah, that was the point too, to decorate Yoongi's party. I was thinking just now, I was like, oh, wow, I must really like Christopher Bang. And then I realized when you said that, I was like, I just like decorating.
Because, girl, maybe that is right. Because, like, I fucking hate decorating. So I would pick whoever took me home.
Oh, really? That's funny. Yeah, I wouldn't. That's funny. Oh, wow.
I mean, depends. Okay, anyway, it's not my question. Okay, your turn.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, that's fun. Okay, you know what? We are very telepathy. It makes sense because it's the timing and everything. But you'll see why. Because basically, I have a lot of scrabbles. What's wrong with my handwriting? You'll see what I mean by telepathy in a second. So, my hot tub question, Silvia's hot tub question to Christy. Would you rather go to 노래방 with a bunch of free soju, like unlimited soju, with San from ATEEZ?
Oh, girl, that one?
Okay, but after the 노래방 and a bunch of soju, after that, San drops you off, and then you meet up with Subin for Korean food and ice cream right after. But what's funny, girl? We didn't even plan this, but we both chose two people for our occasion. Basically, you know how you did Yoongi and someone at Yoongi, like situation involved. That's weird. We've never really done that at the same time.
Yeah. What the heck?
Okay, but anyway, so San.
Wait, girl, I feel like that would be whiplash. Like I go to Notre, like San would be like crazy at Notre, and then all of a sudden I meet up Subin. Whoa, hold on.
And then Subin's like. So like San's all going crazy and you guys have the time of your lives, and then he walks you to the place where Subin's about to meet you, and he's like, I had so much fun, like blah blah, and it's like, I don't know how you feel with San or whatever, but he knows that your plan was.
Does San know that I'm hanging out with Subin after?
Yeah, he knows, but he's being respectful. They all are being respectful, and he's like, whether you feel like you like me or not, it doesn't matter. But I'm just gonna be a man. I'm gonna be a man, and I'm gonna drop you off, and whether you come back to me is up to you. But I know that I am that hot. Anyway, so then. Sorry, and then because
I can't do this right now.
And plus, you're like, how many shots deep with soju? Anyway, you guys like. Whatever, and you're singing your favorite songs. You guys were like duetting and all that shit. But then he like walks you to the place, and then like Subin's waiting there. He like hands you off, and Subin is there, and he has like a bunch of
this
Korean
is like
food.
a Bachelorette. You do realize this? This is like literally like
yeah. Pretty much, yeah, you know, and you only want the respectful, mature men, right? And Subin's like, oh yeah, it's my turn for this little moment with Christy, and then he meets you up at his favorite Korean restaurant, and then you guys like eat. He like feeds you and stuff, and like he's paying for everything, and then like for dessert. And for dessert, it's his favorite ice cream place right next to it. So he knows like all the good food because you know Subin and eating. Anyway. So San, Norebang, and the night with Subin, like taking care of your drunk. Yeah, he taking care of your drunk, hungry self, and then ice cream.
Oh my god, that's so cute though, because Subin's so like oh my god, that's so cute.
He loves food, and he knows good food too, so you can guarantee it's good food. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, or are you good? Are you ready for the next one? She said no.
I feel like I'm choosing between San and Subin, and I'm like, what?
No, but this is all on the same day, and nothing bad will come out of this. You are getting the most out of this because you're like, oh shit, because you're just hanging out with them.
Okay.
Anywho, it's whiplash, but it's still okay. Anyway.
Okay.
Or would you rather wake up and get all cute and stuff? You're like having the best day more than ever, and then Hongjung invites you and wants to pick you up for some mimosas for brunch, and and you are and it's like this really cute expensive brunch place, but
basically I'm having a mimosa right now.
Oh my god, that's so true. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that is true. So having mimosas with Hongjung for brunch, and you have a full-on yummy brunch with mimosas.
Oh shit!
And then and you guys are just
about to show up right now? Who about to show up
right now? and then it's brunch, right? You all happy? You had some orange mimosas in, right? But then later on, Hongjun don't drop you off because you get a text and it's like, meet me outside Hong Kong, and you look out and Yoongi's there picking you up to take you to a wine tasting later at night for some wine and Italian food. So Yoongi is like, I'm here, wine, Italian food. You can have it before or after. It doesn't matter. He's just like, I want to do some wine tasting with you. It could be at the place or not. He just like, whatever you're comfortable with.
Yoongi like appreciates good wine, you know.
Yeah. So Hongjung you're with Hongjung for mimosas. You're chilling, and then you have wine with Yoongi.
Girl, do you think I'm an alcoholic? First of all,
not an alcoholic, but loves
unlimited
alcohol.
Soju, and now you're talking about mimosas and then a wine bar.
Yeah. Yes, it's fun. It's very fun. But so think about this though. Subin loves his food, and we clearly love Korean food's like our top, but clearly, but like Subin loves Korean food and he wants dessert after, okay? And then you also, for in that situation, you have like the craziest, most fun Norebang night with San. Or
I swear I don't have a definite answer. You know, I think last week I had a definite answer after you said the second one. Okay. I really don't. I have to break this down, okay? Because
okay, break it down.
First of all, girl, you gave me too much information.
But girl, we were telepathy with the two well, obviously we both did Yoongi, but it's not like we knew we were gonna pick Yoongi for our hot tub game. But in general, we both did like two type of like scenarios where Yoongi would be involved.
Okay, well, anyway. First of all, Sun, like, okay, you guys, okay, it's like one of those things where obviously you guys know Sun is her bias and Mingi is mine, but don't get it twisted.
No, but it doesn't matter.
Sun, no. I'm saying, I'm saying people like don't know the level of how much you love Mingi and how much I love Sun.
Oh
like,
yeah, I know.
Like you I was gonna the put text messages that we send to each other, like me about Sun, and then you about. But you know, like, I'm just like.
I wanted to mention it's like that thing where clearly, I think more than that, clear as day, people associate Jin with you and Tae with me, but the amount of how attracted we are to how attracted I am to Jin and how attracted you are to Tae, but in general all of BTS, but just like flat out like we love each other's biases so much to the point where we're like so attracted to them, we love them so much. It's like you guys, people, you only box us in with our biases, but that's not the case. We love each other's biases so much. Yes. We're like, so like you're so annoying because like
So San, what I've learned about San recently is that like he is like the star of the show. Like, I mean, obviously he's like known as a performer, but to go to Norebang with San, I feel like he would like, not that he would like, he wouldn't be like a mic hog. I imagine at Norebang he would like want you to sing with him and then give you the spotlight because he's that much of like a caring person. He's like that. But not only that,
he's so self-aware.
So fun. Like he's so fun.
Girl, and imagine all the duets. He would want to do. It's not even that. He would want to duet with you the whole time. Like he's so. Anyway.
And then with Subin, okay, first of all, Subin is my bias on TXT, okay? And
he's your Subin, Mike, your girl, Mike Bean.
Hello, Mike Bean. But Subin, okay, Subin, he is like, to eat with Subin
would be like an honor. I know, yeah. To eat with Subin would be like,
okay, but
because that
then
he's like a food enthusiast. He's like, oh no, food is my life. Yeah.
Yes, and then just to see him just being like his little like oh my god.
But at the same time, Subin in that situation, he would be such like he would take care of you too, though. You know what I mean?
No, I know. Girl, I know. That's what I mean. Yeah. Like I'm like yes.
That's how
clearly I am his like Nuna, but I feel like he would seriously be so sweet. Like so,
yeah, he would be so.
Because you know, okay, look, me and Jessie ain't that far apart in age, okay? Like I'm just saying, like so, like with Jessie, like you know how like Jessie and him became like BFFs. And then he was so like just still chill with her. Like that's how I imagine Subin. Oh my god, now I'm like really confused. I'm like so confused.
I gave you a good one. Okay, so anyway,
you gave me a really good one.
What do you say? What does your heart say? How do you wanna break this down?
But the next one, Hongjung, mimosas with Hongjung.
It's like a different atmosphere too, because it's like night versus day, and then wine tasting is like after mimosa, so it's like the sun is.
But then anyway. One of my dreams was to go to like after I saw Yoongi and Jungkook go to they didn't go to a wine bar, they went to a whiskey. They went to a bar and they had whiskey.
Yes.
After seeing how knowledgeable Yoongi was about like just like good alcohol, and he was like talking to Jungkook just as like a person, and like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I saw that and I was like, oh my god.
Well,
this
yeah,
guy,
I mean everyone knows how much he loves his alcohol.
But not just not just alcohol, but like I'm like he knows how to talk to people like because that's one of my like dreams after I saw
but to be fair with all of them, they all do. If you really pinpoint everything, they all are very good at talking with people, especially one-on-one. If you look at San, Subin, Hongjung, and Yoongi, you could clearly say that about each of them.
Oh my god. Okay, I am leaning towards one. I am leaning towards one.
It comes down to what you want to do. Okay, what is it?
Wait, now I don't know. Wait, I'm really going back and forth. Girl! Wow, good job. This is a really good one.
It's because last week's was so simple, and this week I was like, I gotta spin her around a little bit.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Look.
Okay. Oh god, I don't even know what you're gonna pick, so just tell me.
Okay.
I can't choose.
Okay. Look.
Just say it.
Don't listen, Mike B.
Oh,
I pick Hongjung and Yoongi. I pick Hongjung and Yoongi.
Okay. Oh, that's a good one.
Because
you can't go wrong with either.
Well, I know I can't, but I think just I don't know. Like, I just really want to get in Hongjung's. I think because I'm getting to know Hongjung more, I want to like just have brunch and mimosas with him. And obviously, and not obviously, but like recently, I saw a log where they actually went to brunch in LA. They went to brunch in LA. They didn't have mimosas.
God, I need to see that.
But I would love to just sit there and just like really like get to know him with mimosas.
Oh, she picked someone over her own bias.
Oh my god.
Poor Subin. Oh, Subin, you can come on my mic. It's okay. I will put you on my mic. Don't worry. It's all good.
Oh my god, girl, don't say that. Oh my god, now I don't.
I'll put you right here, Subin.
Don't
worry.
That.
I will consider you.
But girl, I think honestly, what pushed it over the edge, to be very honest, it was Yoongi at the wine bar. Like, it was literally like
that. Well, that's like a really good one because obviously Yoongi at the wine bar.
I think because I'm like that too. Like I feel like for me, I do better on one-on-one conversations, and if I were in that situation, especially just sipping on a drink, like I feel like so much would come out of a conversation with Yoongi and Hongjung. You know what I mean? Like so I mean, not that things wouldn't come out with Sad and Subin, but I mean,
okay, well, good. I'm that way too. I am not much of a talker in group settings. I let other people talk in general, unless it's like my close group of friends. But in general, I'm just like, you guys can just say whatever the fuck you want, and I just listen to other people. But one-on-one, I am better like that way, communicating. But I see.
I'm getting all like. Now
but
I
it's
just
okay,
keep thinking
Subin.
about like.
I have a spot for you.
About like feeding Subin like dessert.
Well, that's a wrap. And you know what makes sense? Today we recorded on March 9th, and it's the 9th episode. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Sea stars.
Okay, well, so check us out on Instagram, on Twitter, and TikTok. And make sure you email us if you have any questions or suggestions. Email us
I said email! Girl, I said email us
at gmail.com. See you next Friday.
CST, bye. Oh god. Girl, we gotta go. I gotta go pee. Ah! Okay, recording and then
ready?
Clap.
Yeah.
3, 2,
Go
1, clap.
I always, girl, are we gonna change this intro? Ha, do it. It's Christy.
Wait! It turned red again. I'm telling you, girl. I swear. Okay. I just clicked the thingy. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, wait, it just went away again. Like it did this thing.
Oh!
It did this.
That's scary.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. I'm sorry. We really have to redo that. I'm sorry. That.
Wait, are you stopping recording or what?
Like just.
Your lighting situation. What is going on?
I don't know. Dolly! Now it's getting all hot and shit.
Well, look what you're wearing.
But remember, we also... I just want to catch
you
you guys, the sea stars up.
Oh, can you pause 1 second? My camera is being like...
Oh, yeah.
Blurry.
My camera kind of fixed itself now. Okay, that is so... I screened my head... Oh my god, wait. Now my thing's unfocusing.
Oh, no.
My camera's being...
No, I know, girl. My camera... Like, mine's not completely focused either, so I am sorry.
No, it's okay. Because it goes into the...
Oh, god, I just tried to drink. I went like this. I missed.
Christy tried to drink through her straw and totally missed her. It went to your cheek, actually. My internet is very slow.
So anyway, he's a famous like TikTok.
Oh wait, hold on. Our call is smushing together, and I don't know what's happening, but your call suddenly went. I keep going in and out of focus. This has never happened to me.
Yes, I hope you enjoyed it.
I have to pee so bad. I'm about to piss in my pants, girl.
Oh,
I need to go. I really have to go. I didn't want to like interrupt you, but I was like,
okay,
my knees are shaking.
Just like oh, girl, wait, girl, did you see my TikTok?
I didn't see your TikTok, bitch. You better. Can I pee or something? I'm about to literally pee.
Okay. So
I said email us.
We will see you next time.
See you next Friday. No, we'll see you next Friday. Girl, it's okay. It's okay. No, girl, I said email us at gmail.com. Oh, sorry. I'm about to like literally piss myself. But anyway, okay. See you next Friday. See you stars. I gotta pee.